How is everyone? I don't know if this is working. Live chat. All right. Hello. Let me know if this is working, if you can hear me in the comments, and we'll get started with some questions or just talking. Let me know. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I don't know if it's working. This is my first ever stream, so please let me know if it is working. Yeah. Some cool Ninjago sets. Can you guys hear me? Anyone want to comment? Tell me if you can hear me. I'm not sure if it's working. Let me know. I'm sure someone will say no if you can't, but kind of need to know for the stream to work. Hello, can you guys hear me? Please comment. I can't tell if you guys can hear me. This is kind of like I'm working on it right now because I can't. This is my first one, so I don't even know if you can hear me. So I would like to know if you can and if the chat is even working. I think it's working. That is not what I meant to do. All right. So, how is y'all's spring break going? Just started. I guess it's really the weekend before it. Most kids off school, including me. So I'll be working on a lot of content for you guys and doing stuff like that. Probably making money out in the backyard trying to get money for this. So thank you for tuning in. If you guys have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments. And I will be happy to answer them. So what's going on with me? I've been lately I've been kind of wanting some of the original hi a random channel. He says yippee, hello there. So I've kind of been on a binge kind of wanting some of the original stuff. It may be a little difficult to see. I got the lighting as best as I could. I'm gonna maybe try and get it even better. Don't turn the camera around. There's my closet doors. You guys have never really seen that before. I'm on my bed right now trying to open some more blinds. There it goes. You can see that light change. Sorry, I probably should have done this before, but there it is. All right. Sorry about the finger there. But yeah, I've been kind of wanting some of the more original ones. Some spinners and stuff. So I got my card binder right here, working on getting more cards in there. So these are gonna be some of the original, like I barely have any of them. So there's Bonsai, Cruncha. They're in order of like number in the set. So this is number 43. This is number 9. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's how it's working. We got more people. Leave comments down below. I can see them. So if you want to leave some questions for me or just say hello or something, go ahead and do that. So this is, how rare are some of those cards? Some of the cards get to be pretty rare. Some of the ones I have, none of them really are. I think the rarest one I have is probably, this is all the pilot season. And then this one here marks the end of it. See, this is 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. So, but some of the rarest ones I have are probably NRG Kai. I can't find any of the other NRG Ninja cards, which that's a problem for Jay. Like that's even rarer than the minifigure. Even though the minifigure is expensive, the card is less accessible than the minifigure itself. You can always just go buy the minifigure. It's available. But the card, I haven't found a single one for sale. Whether like, I mean it's only available in the set. But this one's probably the rarest one because Mesmo was just never really liked. No one really bought him. And that's why Mesmo, the set and the minifigure, are all very expensive. So yeah, that's how I did that. Here, I'll just not close that. We can come back to it later if more people want to see it. Hope you get more of those cards soon. Yeah, thanks, a random channel. That's very difficult. Hoping to go to Atlanta Brick Co. soon. Hopefully they have some. I know they have spinners and stuff, but I have a few sealed spinners, but I don't really want to open them just for the cards. So yeah. So another reminder, leave some comments down below. I would be happy to answer them. Some questions anybody has. I set this up for an hour. I honestly don't even know. We could end early if it's like too much time, because it just may be too much. An hour, I don't know how much really I have to talk about. So it's kind of up to you guys if you want it to end, because we need, we need some questions to do that. So leave them down below, and I'll let you guys do that. Oh, I can see the chat. Okay, that's cool. All right. Sorry, I'm still figuring some things out. I'm new to live streaming. I haven't exactly done one of these before, so if it's a little shaky, sorry about that. I can get my tripod. Here is my room. Got my trusty water bottle. Here is what a lot of people actually want to see. This is how I do minifigures. And they just both spin at the same time. And yeah, that's kind of how it works. And then here's my tripod. So we'll just, and there we go. So, and then just, I'll show you guys some of the rarest stuff. Here's one of my lights there. But here's all my rare stuff. That's cool. So, hope you guys enjoy that. And then, a lot of people have been asking on some different videos about my minifigure stands. So, how these kind of work is there are sections of them that are modular. I can't really show it with one hand, but you can see that crack. It's modular. And I originally had them where it was the original, Then I had this next stand on the next level. Then I had this one down here. And then this one went back up here, which made no sense. So I kind of tried to put pilots in season 1 and through there, and then continue through. Easy Brick says, what is your all-time favorite Ninja minifigure? Okay, so I'll go with a least favorite and a favorite. For the least favorite, I'm going to kind of make it a little special, like least favorite popular one. A lot of people like this figure and it's very expensive as well, but I personally just don't think it's a very good figure, and that would be the very coveted JDX right here. So he is very expensive, but I don't personally think he is really worth that kind of money. And then favorite. That is definitely a rough one. I like a lot of the newer things. These Dragons Rising, they're not great for play, but they're very good for display, which is what I do with them. And then the Crystallized Ninja, this is my favorite custom ninja I've made. And it's literally just black hands and then a mask. So maybe I'm rambling a little too much. Favorite ninja. That is pretty tough. I like a lot of the originals, especially the DX Ninja. They're good, but of course I said JDX. They don't deserve that high of a price point. They're not worth that. J is not worth that. I only want to collect everything before the revamp. Yeah, that's an interesting point that people do. They only want everything before, which can definitely cut down your costs a lot, because you can see we've got this much original, and then I mean, even that Zane isn't, like, that's a revamp. And then you've got through to season 7, then you've got 2 rows here, and then all of this. So it's basically, you've got a lot less before than you do after. So that's interesting. But back to my favorite ninja. I don't even know. Honestly, I really like, I'm really leaning towards the Honor Robes Lloyd. That's a very good one. But I don't even know. I like them all too much. I'm sorry, I can't really give a clear answer for that. But I hope that had a little bit to it. Going back, a random channel says, what is an overall goal you have for your channel? So for my channel, I do want to have basically a review of every Ninjago set. And that is a very big goal. Like, right now, I'm not reviewing the gardens because it's just way too big. It's too big. I don't really feel like sitting down and making a review. And that's the same with the markets. And so I do want to have every review and then just, you know, make them better as I go. Like, some of these, I could start re-reviewing things that I started off with. So maybe something like the Temple of the Endless Sea. That is something I didn't have a great review of. So I could go back and re-review things because I'm getting better and better at things like that. A random channel also says, what is an overall goal you have for your collection? I want every single Ninjago minifigure and set. So minifigures, I'm very close. Set, I am not very close. We can look down here. Polybags is a place that shows where I'm very low on a lot of the things. I have a bunch, but they make so many different things. So like I've been just buying super cheap poly bags because they they're needed for the collection. So I've just been buying them and I'm nowhere near close. So it's not even helping. But yeah, I want every set and every minifigure. Top secret. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have shown you guys this. It's top secret. Keep it a secret. And then Easy Brick says, do you think I should sell the majority of my Marvel sets for older Ninjago sets? So Easy Bricks, you're more of a Marvel guy. I personally prefer Ninjago over Marvel in the Lego space and kind of overall. If that's something you want to do, go ahead. Marvel doesn't seem to be the kind of thing that gets a ton of super expensive stuff. Ninjago, we've got a ton of expensive stuff in Ninjago. Like, of course, all of these. So, if you want everything revamp, or before revamp, my bad, I assume maybe Lloyd DX, NRGJ, like all of these are so expensive. And it's just, like, it's very difficult to choose, but those are going to keep going up. I'm not sure on the Marvel Lego economy if the Lego Marvel stuff is going to keep going up in price. Now, when you say old, did you say old Marvel? A majority of your Marvel sets. I don't know about that. I'd say bigger sets like the big D2C sets. I would say you should keep those because like those are displays. Just I mean, unless you're like I almost considered selling the Razor Crest because it was like great experience and everything, but honestly I want things more than I want this. Possibly, but it depends on your stance on that. Older Marvel sets, keep the minifigures if you want them, but I don't know exactly how your appeal to the sets is. So I can't exactly give you a clear answer. I hope that helped a little bit, but yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them down below in the comments, and I will get right to them. Some questions I've gotten previously is something like, will I ever do MOCs? Which a lot of people have been asking. And I have done MOCs. This is my Council of the Crystal King MOC. It's kind of difficult to show on here. I have a video up on my channel right now, so if you think that's something you want to see, go check it out when the stream ends. And yeah, leave a like and subscribe. Sorry, kidding there, but I also have a Dragonoid MOC there, which is probably coming apart soon, so maybe I should make a review on it, because I need a lot of those parts to, you know, to build another set. And then one of my favorite MOCs I've done is actually this right here. It is from Legends of Chima, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I personally really like Legends of Chima, and this was one of my favorite vehicles. So you can actually take this, push on the back, and the speedor goes flying out. Okay, not perfect every time, and it's kind of difficult with one hand. Here we go. There you go. There's somewhat like it, but this is one of my favorite MOCs I've made. I like it a lot. It's a lot better when I have two hands to play around with it. So if you would like to see a review of that, let me know. I'll try and get it out if you guys want that. If not, I'll just keep it to myself, but if you want it, then sure. Easy Brick says, the Marvel figs aren't very expensive except for a few. ... I have a $80 Iron Man minifigure, and I just feel like I would rather have Ninjago figures. So I've seen some of your shorts content on Iron Man, and if you would rather have Ninjago, they've got really great minifigures. Like the Time Twins, they are amazing. Honestly, I spent $80 on these and I do not regret it one bit. I do not regret it one single day. They are completely worth the price. I toy around with them a lot more than I probably should for their price. But yeah, they're completely worth it, and I would say if that's really something you want to go for, then you should. But it depends on your stance. So yeah. So if anyone else has any questions, I'll just go around maybe talking about some different stuff I've been doing lately. So for those who haven't been here or were here late, not late, but not when we started. I've actually been kind of wanting some of the original Ninjago sets, with spinners and stuff in them. So I'm probably gonna get some of those soon, because I just want them and expect to see some content. I don't personally have many myself. I mostly have spinners, which is kind of difficult to do content on, especially because I lost a bunch of the cards that I had, which actually came in the sets. So I can't just do a review without them. So, yeah. Alright, Easy Brick says, if you could get rid of one wave of suits before and after the revamp, what ones would you pick? Alright, that is a difficult question. I love a lot of these. Let's see. Before the revamp, there's 1 through 3, and then there's 4 through 7. So, suits. Actual suits that they wore is what I'm gonna go with. I don't honestly care about the Zukin Ninja very much. They're definitely not my favorites. So if I had to choose one, I guess I would get rid of those before. But I also might get rid of the Kendo Ninja because they are just the original ninja with armor put over them. So there's nothing special there. But there's the thing. You could still get all the original ninja just by buying the Kendo Ninja. So maybe that would be a reason to keep them, but they're still honestly probably the worst suits out of all of them before the revamp because there's nothing special there. You can easily get all the originals. They're cool, but I would have to go with the Kendo. And then after the revamp, we start with Sons of Garmadon and Hunted. Then we go down here to, I'm not going to count movie suits. So these first 2 rows here, I'm not going to count them. And then we've got, I'm not going to count Legacy either, except for the ones that were actually in the show. And then moving down here, we have Through Crystallized. I'm not going to count Dragon's Rising either, because that's also its own thing. So, what would I have to go with? Honestly, I think we've been getting a lot of good suits from the revamp, so it's kind of difficult. But I would have to go with the Digi Ninja because I don't really care about them. I'm not really super into video games. But yeah. Easy Bricks says, after the revamp, I would go with Seabound. That's a good pick. Honestly, yeah, they're not great. But they are, I like them for how unique they are. And then he says, I don't get why Zane has an oxygen tank. In the show, he says that it just completes his attire, so he wanted it. So that is why he has an oxygen tank. Fun fact of the day. Zane has an oxygen tank in Season 15's Seabound because he likes it, how it looks with his suit. Dang, we are only halfway through. Feels like it went super fast, though. I love NRG Nia. NRG Nia is really good. Honestly, I wish she fit some of the other ones more. Like, here, they're all over here actually. So like, if they actually made her match some of them, that would be cool. But I get it so much later. And then what's sad is they made the Dragon Ninja. Here, I'll show you those. They made the Dragon Ninja 1 year later with all of their limbs translucent. So it kind of makes her look bad because they could have totally done that with her and it would have looked amazing. So I wish she had gotten that treatment like they gave to the original 4 just a year later. So we'll put her right back there. And yeah, there's what I have on my stands right now. So back to kind of the stuff I've been kind of wanting recently. I want some of the spinners and some of the original stuff. And lately I've been trying to like organize all the spinner pieces. So here I've got like Skulkin spinners, translucent Skulkin spinners, snake spinners, translucent snake, stuff like that. Then I've got crowns right here. And then we've got weapons and stuff. So that's what I've been trying to do. But those, oh man, that NRGJ spinner and card set, that is one I need. Easy Brick says, do you think we should get a wave where every ninja is a samurai? I think that would be interesting, especially with the book exclusive Lloyd. It fits this Nia a lot, and I could totally go for that. That would look good. And you can actually kind of make samurai versions of a bunch of them by using their Hands of Time versions, because most of the community thinks that they look a lot more like samurai with their torso design and everything. So that is why I believe you can make them with the Hands of Time. But yeah. So that's just what I think. But yeah, I think it's entirely possible. What I was thinking the other day was, what if they're doing like what if they start doing a samurai ninja in books and then they just like actually make them in the show? Then those figures would be expensive, because then it would be like they actually want to have the figures because they're actually in the show. Easy Brick says, I have all of the Hands of Time ninja with all 4 time blades. Man, that is something. Now the Hands of Time ninja are really cool. I only actually had Nia, Kai, and Zane, so I bought Lloyd, Wu, and Jay and Cole. So sorry, MP, but I gotta go. Parents, oh nah. See ya, random channel. We'll miss you. All right. And then you said you had the time blades. Wow, that is something. Time blades are very expensive. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you get them from the sets, or did you get them in different sets, or did you get them all from the Iron Doom? Because what I said earlier about the Time Twins, you may already have them if you have the Iron Doom. So here's all the time blades for everyone to admire. There they are. I got them all from the sets. Alright, so I'm guessing that means separate sets. So yeah, all of these are from separate sets for me as well. I got this one from the Dragon Forge. This one I actually got from a minifigure that was at a Bricks and Minifigs. I got this with a Build-A minifigure. This one, I got 3 of them. I got one with a Build-A minifigure, one from that $10 set, and one from the tank thing. And then this one is from, oh, also I bought that for $30. Yeah, just the piece. Alright, Easy Bricks says he got the orange one from the Big Dragon, so that's the Dragon Forge. The blue one from Samurai X Car. Oh, that's a cool set. I'm kind of jealous. Oh, and the red one from the Mini Bounty. Fun fact, I almost bought the, I don't even remember what it's called. We're just gonna go with Mini Bounty, because I don't remember what it's called. It's like Lloyd's vehicle from this from the show. I had the $10 one with the green time blade, right? And I was about to walk out of Walmart or Target or whatever with the we'll call it Mini Bounty. Again, I don't remember what it's called, but with the Mini Bounty with the red time blade. But then I decided, no, I want this Vermilion tank with the same time blade that I already had. So I ended up with 2 of the green from the original sets, instead of the red one, which I eventually went and paid $30 for. That's the price of the original set. So, not great. He also says that he got the green one from the $10 set. Yep, that's probably the best set to get it from, unless you're gonna go buy the $60 Iron Doom, because that's just, you know, you're gonna get all of them there. So yeah. So any more questions, anyone? We're more than halfway through. I'm surprised. Time is flying by. Wow, I never expected it to go this fast. And honestly, I think the stream is going pretty well. So yeah, let's hope maybe a few more viewers would have been great, but works for me. So I actually redid my display up here. I had the big custom UCS Destiny's Bounty up here, and then all of these, or most of these Ninjago sets were over here, so pretty much cluttering this up. So I decided to put the big Destiny's Bounty in here. Oh man, maybe I gotta fix that. Yeah, I took a little bit of a part because it had to fit. So Easy Brick says the only Ninjago sets I have built are some Season 11 sets, the Island one with the Rock Monster, the Golden Dragon from Season 2, and Jay's Electromech. Alright, I'm going to assume that's the original Electromech, because no one would actually keep the Juniors or 4+ Electromech built. And then, look at this Rock Monster. Look at him. Alright, there's that one, and then the Golden Dragon. Look out for a review on that soon. Wink, wink. I already have it filmed, maybe sometime this week. It'll come out, something like that. So, yeah. So, how is everyone's spring break going? I guess it's really just the weekend before. But, how are y'all's breaks going? I'm personally off of school, so that's great. I know different schools do spring break differently, so I'll show you guys a little treat. Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at that. That is expensive. Paid $160 for this. No way I am opening it. Absolutely no way. Then this, we got NRG Cole blister pack. Man, I think I bought this for $60. I'm pretty sure the minifigure was $70. So I thought, why would I buy the minifigure? I mean, I already have the minifigure, but then I just bought this because, you know, it's a good deal, especially when the minifigure is more than this. I almost want to open these to get the cards, but I don't need anything out of the Energy Cole, so I'm definitely not opening him. And then the Zane DX, I'm gonna make a trip to Atlanta Britco sometime soon and get a Zane DX minifig. Yeah, but I need some cards. I need them. That's kind of what I'm trying to get right now. That's my goal. I want those. So for people who weren't here when I was going through it, I have a little binder right here with, this is in order of the cards in the set, it's called. So basically this is number 9 out of 81. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Something like that. So I'm just trying to... Goofy Guy says, heart, nice stream. Thanks, Goofy Guy. So here's all the cards I have. I don't have many. I lost a bunch of them when I was younger. And then this is to symbolize the end of the set. So I'm trying to get there eventually. But yeah, it's difficult. People don't really sell the cards. They really just sell sets and minifigures and stuff. Oh, there's Yu-Gi-Oh! If anyone cares. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit, but not a ton. So there's just enough space for the sets to go to here, and then we got just 2 open spaces. So there's that. Does anyone else have a big card collection from Ninjago? For the card he lost. Oh yeah, salute the card. It's so sad. There's actually quite a few, I'm sure, because if we look at the spinners I have a lot more than what's in there. Most of those that you saw there, I got recently when I bought a few back in 2019. So it's like, here, where's some spinners? See, here's a bunch of NRG spinners there that I just don't have anything to. I have the Kai card, actually. Here's Lloyd and Nia spinners. There's some Cole spinners. And then we got snakes. You know, that's kind of how I organize them. But you can tell there's a lot more missing than there is there. So we'll close that up. And let me know if you guys have any questions about myself, my collection, what I'm missing, what I have, anything you want to know. So just leave it down below. And until then, I'll just talk. Here's my favorite Spider-Man minifigure. That's pretty much the only one I have now. I sold most of them, but that one's a cool one. I like it a lot. My short about how to fix Ryu's little jawless problem, that thing is blowing up. It's about to become my most watched short. So Goofy Guy says, what's your favorite season? So let's see. I'll come over to the stand. That may help me decide. Personally, I kind of just like everything, and at this point, because it's so amazing that we've gotten so many seasons, I'm just happy with anything they put out. I'll buy it. I'll pay to watch it. No matter what, it doesn't matter. I will, because I'm just so happy we're still getting stuff. But seasons, right now, I'm really liking the pilots and the Rise of the Snakes in terms of sets, minifigures, stuff like that. But one of the most underrated sets, I would say, or seasons, sorry, I would say, is definitely season 7. Like, I get the it had basically why it was a bad season is that it had production issues. Um, is oh, Easy Bricks says back. Sorry, I had to clean up for Easter. Hey, that's a good excuse. um, but basically, if you don't know why Hands of Time actually had production issues, was because it was kind of rushed because the Ninjago movie was put off a year, so they needed sets to go on shelves. But honestly, I think it came out amazing with the production issues. It's definitely super underrated for what it is. I love it a lot, and I love the villains a lot. So that's the most underrated, but I can't exactly give you an answer for my favorite. But OGs are always good. Um, and Dragons Rising may honestly become my favorites overall because the direction they're going, they are actually trying to make it one huge story, and the world building is just amazing. So that may make it my favorite. The Vermilion Warriors are amazing. Yes, they are very, very cool. I love them a lot. Sneak peek, I got another Croc store, so look at that. That is expensive. But yeah, these guys are pretty cool. I like this guy a lot. He's kind of hard to stand up. I try to keep him in there, so it's gotta close him up right there. And then, yeah, there he is. Kind of. Yeah, he's cool. I definitely like the brick built one. He's definitely a good one. And then the minifigures as well. They're really cool. And especially how you can like take eggs like this. This is one of my favorite things to do. I would take like their helmets and sometimes their legs and throw them in here. And then close it up. Oh, sorry. Here. There, we'll just throw the helmet in because it's difficult to do stuff with one hand. Sorry about that. But yeah, you get my point there. We'll just grab these, throw them in there. So yeah, they are really cool. I like them a lot. They're very interesting villains. Easy Bricks also says, I love the girl snake in that wave. Yeah, she's mean. She is scary. She's very expensive as well. I'm gonna have to buy a second just for the little stand that she's on, and she's expensive too. So yeah, she's definitely one I like. She's a more expensive figure. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll just keep going through. So I actually own that one, and it's in beautiful condition. Good for you. Yeah, mine is actually, I purchased it on the aftermarket. I did not own one in the first place. And you can see this, the front is pretty good, the face too, really good. And then, sorry about this, but the back is like scraped up too. So it's, I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's kind of bad. So, I may, that second will really come in handy. Ooh. Sorry, I'm trying to show you guys stuff, but it's difficult when I have to use one hand. I hope you guys don't really mind, but there she is. She is complete again with her hair half attached. There you go. Put her in, and she is safe. So there she is. So yeah, man, that lightning dragon from the pilots, that is gonna be difficult. I have the head, but Goofy Guy says if we don't find Dareth in Dragons Rising, I will throw my computer out the window. Huh, that may be a bit much. I would show you a Dareth minifigure, but sadly, oh wait, I do have a Dareth minifigure. I'm sorry, I forgot. I do have one Dareth. Where is he? There he is. This is the only Dareth minifigure that I have. Yeah, I never really liked Dareth too much. Yeah, he's the comic relief guy, but I feel like Jay is more of a comic relief than Dareth. Dareth isn't really that funny. He's just, like, stupid, which is funny, but this is not gonna work, is it? Nope, I'll put that away later. I'll just put it up there. So, I never really liked Dareth, but yeah, it would be nice to see most of our characters come back. Easy Brick says, my all-time favorite Ninjago minifigure I own is probably Possession J or Stone Armor J. Alright, let's look at both of them. Let's pull them out. So here's Stone Armor J right here. I took the legs off and gave him plain legs because that's actually more accurate to the show. Then here's the Deep Stone. Easy Brick says also by Stone Armor, I mean the one from season 3 that came in the book. Yep. He is a good one. And then I still have his legs. They're in here. Is this them? Yeah. But for my display, I wanted him to have the plain ones. I don't usually ever really care about something like that. But for that, I wanted it to be the most accurate. So yeah, you can see I also have, where are Cole's legs? There they are. Right there. But I also have 2 Coles, so. And then Deep Stone J is a good one as well. I like Skybound J. I'm going to have to buy another one because mine is either buy a hood for like $2 or buy the figure for $6 or something like that. So I figured I would just buy the whole figure and then like swap their heads, have the eye patch one. So I wish we got Golden Power J and Cole. I honestly still think there's a possibility, and I hope we do get them. But yeah, it's looking down. It's not looking like it's gonna happen. I hope so, but there are definitely customs out there. I'm looking at a few right now, trying to get some, but I'm not positive I'm gonna pull the trigger. But let's look at the Golden Power Zane and Golden Power Kai. So Zane is up here. I gave him his original head, and I have painted half masks gold before, so you can see Lloyd's there. So there's Zane. We'll look a little closer once we have Kai out. I just gotta find every possible way I can flex this, you know? I have this. It's really expensive. And then there's Kai. He's cool. If I ever, I'm probably gonna buy every single one of these figures not sealed so that I can have them outside of the package and in the package, because of course I'm not gonna open this. But I'll probably give that one plain legs. So I've actually had golden legs, plain golden legs set aside. I don't think I have any Kai. But for Cole here and for Jay, I just have some plain golden legs, and I can use them on a Kai if I get another one. So my favorite DX Ninja in order from best to least favorite are Zane, Kai, J, Cole. Zane, Kai, J, Cole. So best to least. So Zane is your favorite, and then Cole is your least favorite. See, what I find interesting, especially about Cole, is he technically had 2 variants. He had, one came in a spinner, and one came in the dragon set. I'm actually going to set this down, because I kind of want to show this off a little better than everything else. So I'll set it down like we're doing a review, you know? Hey, look, I met M&R. So here is the Cole minifigure. And you can see on his torso there, he is not as shiny. Here, I'll grab another one so that I can show you them compared. All right, so I've got JDX right here, and you can see here is, you can see how shiny it is, but then Cole's gold is kind of like this matte, and it's almost like more of a brown. And that's because I believe the one in the spinner was this one. I'm not positive, but one had more of a matte color and one had more of a shiny color like Jay. So I'm gonna try and get both and do like a comparison because I feel like that would be an interesting thing to do. And then Zane is definitely a good one. I don't personally have one that's not sealed. The only one I have is sealed in the spinner. Kai's a good one. I sold my Kai to my friend. He doesn't exactly have the option to go buy things online and stuff. So I figured I'll just buy another one. And then Jay, of course. This is a good figure, but definitely not worth $80. And then I personally got mine for $25 because someone was selling it. I guess they just wanted it gone. And then you said Cole was your least favorite. I love Cole, but I just love the other ones way more. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. He's probably my least favorite one, especially because he hadn't branched off yet. He was still just the Black Ninja, like a standard real-life ninja. JDX was only $5. Would you like the figure more? Probably. Not saying that the price makes me dislike it. It's just that it's not worth that. It's totally not worth that. I honestly, I shouldn't have paid $25 for it, right? It's not worth it. But figures like the Serpentine Generals, they completely deserve it. Like, they deserve it. They look amazing. I understand why Jay was so expensive. It's because he was exclusive to 2 Toys R Us exclusive sets. So I understand why, but in my eyes, he is definitely not worth the price. I would probably army build them if they were $5. But in that case, he wouldn't be expensive, so I don't know if I would army build him. Oni Garmadon, I really want to army build the European packs of. I have one, and they were on Amazon, but now they're gone, and I'm so afraid I'm not going to be able to get another one. But yeah, that's a good one as well. Love that figure. Crystal King. He was left out of my every Overlord minifigure video. Sorry about that, guys. I love him, but he could not fit in. I only put the dragon because it was like a last minute thing. Wait, what other set did JDX come in? I know he came in Skeleton Bowling, but what else? He came in the Lightning Dragon Battle. That's one of the most expensive 2011 sets of all time. I'm actually working on parting one together right now. I'm not going to spend $500, $600 to get the whole thing. I'm just going to build it myself. Let's see. Goofy Guy says, I have Scales, the Constricti General, and OG Bleached Pythor. So, let's see. Oh, there's a set case. So, Scales. This is, I don't remember his name. Scalador, that's it. Sorry. And then, I'm guessing you mean this one from Season 4. Yeah. That's the first one from the sets. But the Day of the Departed one, Acidicus's tail is really catching. But the Day of the Departed one is technically from Season 3. It's like the same outfit. So, not sure which one you were saying there, but I have the Green General, but he's fake. Ew! Fake Lego. That's disgusting. Sorry for your loss there. He's a good one, though. I mean, whether he's fake or not, you can still just, like, have him on display. Depends on your stance on that. But mine has been real since 2012, so I've never really had a fake one. Here's some ghosts. Beautiful figures there. Love the trans green on those. There's those guys. Here's Aaron, Sora, Ryu, and Wildfire. I'll probably be making this another bucket soon. Splitting some of them up. Skulkin, oh man. I'm trying to get every version of every Skulkin. So like Cruncha only has one version. I guess technically two because he's got the straight arms and sideways arms. All right, Easy Bricks, sorry, says, what Moro figure is your favorite? I like the Green Ninja, like Possessed Moro. But personally, I like this one a lot because it is my custom painted green streak in his hair Moro, because that is actually more accurate than his regular hair. So we can bring him over and look at him a little closer. So it's like I just painted a little bit of him. It comes off real easy, so don't worry about it. I mean, I can literally just scratch it off right now if I wanted to. So, I would definitely say Possessed Moro is my favorite, though. Or Possessed Lloyd is my favorite. Back to Skulkin. So, like, I want the different versions, so, like, their hands the other ways. And then we've got, like, Chopov. There is technically a third, one without armor. That's just the most basic. And then we've got one with armor and a helmet. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do for the Skulkin. I want all of them. So there's those guys. Who's this? Bonsai? Is that it? I think so. And then we got Samukai right there. There he is. He's not in there because I actually have Fangdam in his place. Love the cross-eyed skeleton. Yeah, they look so funny when they just look like super dumb. So I have Fangdam in the place of Samukai because actually I'm opening this thing a lot. His back head print is in pretty much perfect condition, which is really rare to see. So I wanted him to stay good. So I left him in there. Samukai will be fine outside of it for a while until I get a thing to keep Fangdam in. So, yeah. Sorry about the missing drawer. Maybe we can try and fix this up. There you go. I fixed everyone's OCD there. Here's all the collectibles. Love these things. Just digging through this. Just amazing. And little sneak peek, I'm probably gonna do a Nia Technoblade because that Lloyd one is doing amazing. Like, it is about to be one of my most viewed one of my most viewed shorts ever. That is my bad. But Nia, I'm gonna use one or both of these. I just haven't decided yet. So I'll throw him to the side. I'll put him back on later. Got a few more comments. Do you have a favorite gimmick set, like the NRG, Air Jitsu, or the Dragon Flyer figs? So, let's see. I really liked collecting the Season 11 ones. Here, that's just a representation of most of them. They're really good figures. They're not the best, but I like them a lot. So there are those. I liked collecting those a lot. Back in the days of the NRG Ninja, I never really cared about collecting everything, right? I was just like, oh, this one's cool. I'll buy this one, right? So, like, they're cool, but I don't have the experience of having fun collecting them. So that's just where my stance is. They're definitely the best figures, but the Dragon Power ones, based off of the only one I have, which is Kai, are getting really close. They are getting really close to one-upping each other. When did you start collecting Ninjago? I did start in 2011, I only have one of the full-sized sets, and then mostly just these spinners that are in here. Um, so that's pretty much when I started collecting. Goofy Guy says I used to have the Oni Mask of Hatred. Oh no, what happened? That's so sad. Super expensive though. Yeah, it is. Pretty expensive. What set did you get it from? Did you get it from the one with all three? Or did you get it from the one with Kilo in it? Because Kilo, honestly, I like Kilo without it better. Let's see. I have all the season 11 Spinjitzu slams, but I'm going to sell them all. Oh, that's sad. But yeah, I can see where some people may not want them. My favorite gimmick sets are the Air Jitsu ones from Possession. Those were a lot of fun. Honestly, just for like flying them around, they were a lot of fun. I liked them a lot. But for me, nothing can one up the OG spinners. I love the game. It was so complicated, especially for me back in the day, but I still tried to play it. Never really ended up playing it with cards. I just spun them. Wow, we are overtime. Wow. I never thought we would get this far. So, if questions keep coming in well enough, I may go even longer. So, if that's something you guys would like, and I do need to talk about. So basically, with my usual Q&As, which has only been one right now, I'm not getting many comments on the video itself, which actually allows me to do another one in the series. So I kind of need you guys to start commenting more. Like, I got 2 comments on my last Q&A, and that is not very helpful. I need some more comments. And I did a poll asking, would you guys rather me send out a short and a post so that you guys can comment questions on that, which would basically just be a post and a short every week. But yeah, it's I kind of need more on that. Goofy Guy says I don't know if it's Hatred, Vengeance, or the other one, but I got the mask from the kind of spinner set with Gold Lloyd. Oh my, yes, sorry. This one is Hatred. I'm sorry. I got them confused for a second. I thought of the Mask of Deception. I don't know why I did. But yeah, this is the Mask of Hatred. Not as expensive, but definitely, honestly, I think it looks better because it's symmetrical, whereas like this one is just ugly. And then this one is symmetrical. And then this one, I believe this one is. Yeah, okay. I want to collect every season 4 set and minifigure, says Easy Bricks. That's a good one. It's my least, like, the most popular, it's one of the most popular seasons, and I do not like it that much. Like, I like it. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It is very good, but people like it too much. Way too much. It is not that good of a season. People are like, oh, Dareth's in it. It's a good season. No, it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not that good of a season. Goofy Guy says, I would advise shorts because more people see them while scrolling. Yeah, I definitely, I'll probably be going to doing that soon, so that more people can see it, and just to get the series rolling, because it was only really 1 episode. And then Easy Brick says I would continue with the live stream Q&As. That's a good suggestion. It's definitely going well. We're going overtime. I've had 5, 6 viewers, which isn't actually great, but it's like over and over. So it's like people are coming in, checking it out, and then leaving, which honestly in my mind isn't the worst, because this is my very first stream, so I'm not very good at holding the camera, moving around very much. And hopefully we'll get better questions, more entertaining things, stuff like that. And then Easy Bricks says, do you like season 3 more than season 4? That's a rough one. For minifigs, absolutely. Season 4 minifigs are just not that great. They're good, but season 3, I like the Ninjroids overall better than the Anacondrae cultists. Sorry about that. But yeah, you can see I've bought a bunch of Ninjroids, and this is kind of just what I've ended up with for the cultists. I don't really care about them. So for minifigures, in that aspect, yes, I like season 3 better. Especially even for the Ninja. Like, we're still getting season 3 Ninja with that legacy Golden Zane there. Whereas 4, it's just, yeah, I don't super care about them. But as for the season 3 was kind of rushed. The first 2 episodes were rushed, and it was weird. And honestly, that's difficult to answer. I think I like season 3 more, honestly. I'm being put on the spot, so I don't honestly know. Oh gosh, there's a lot coming in. I like about half of the Night Ninja figures, but Kai and Nia aren't very good at all, especially Kai. Okay, I'm gonna try and shorten this response. Yeah, Kai isn't that great. Nia isn't accurate. One of her arms isn't accurate. This one is supposed to be, or this one is dark tan. This one is supposed to be dark tan as well. So yeah, they're not great. The silver doesn't work well on the gunmetal gray for Nia either. That's definitely something that I don't like. But everyone else is probably pretty good in my mind. I like everyone else. Then we got Goofy Guy says, unpopular opinion, but I'm trying to collect all crystallized sets. The Dragon Ninja are some of my favorites, but I wish they made one for Nia. Yeah, honestly, I wish they made one for Nia and Lloyd. Nia kind of needed it more because Lloyd, we can make one. If you haven't seen my short, it was a while ago, but you can kind of just take this, take his spinner figure's head, take the head, torso, and legs from this figure, and then give him Jay's harness, wings, and hood, and you've literally just got a Dragon Lloyd. So Lloyd would have been cool to get like green wings or something like that, but Nia definitely needed it because you can't just go make one. It's very difficult. I'm kind of racking my brain trying to build it. But I would like to know, do you have the Golden Ultra Dragon? Because that is going to be one that is going to be expensive for you. I personally got it right before it retired and went up in price. Now it's like $220, which it wasn't worth its original price. I'm going to go check out the short of Dragon Lloyd BRB. Nice. And then Easy Brick says, in my opinion, Day of the Departed are the perfect ninja suits. Dude, I completely agree with you. They are amazing. I love them so much. And I cannot wait to get Cole RX. Dude, that is something, I need that in my life. That is something I need. Nia isn't my favorite, but she is still pretty good in that wave of figures. I don't have, this is the best Nia I have. I got her from the poly bag because they had like super bunch of extra parts. And yeah, you're right, she's not great. But I'm personally gonna make OG Lloyd and OG Nia out of these figures. Although Nia may not fit because no one has a secondary color. Even Lloyd doesn't have a secondary color other than dark green, which if you look, like Zane's got gray, which is pretty much just a dark white, and then Kai's got dark red. So it's like Lloyd's secondary colors make sense. Nia, you can't just make a dark red. So yeah, it's kind of weird. but I'll still try and do it. Next up we got Easy Bricks. He says, my least favorite Ninjago set before the revamp is definitely Nintroid Mech Dragon. Yep, that's a good one. I did a review of that not too long back, and it honestly surprised me. I am trying to rebuild a bunch of my older sets, and some of them are really surprising me how good they are, and some are surprising me how blatantly bad they are. Because of, like, some are older, like the Golden Dragon from Season 2. It's good, but, like, I was obsessed with it. I cannot believe I loved it so much when it's not that good of a set, which I never really cared about. Is it a good set or anything? But he also says, it is so junky looking, plus the head looks horrible. The figures in that set were 10 of 10, though. They were definitely really good. I would have liked, like, a screen with the Overlord's eyes. That would have been a more interesting thing. I would have liked that. Easy Bricks also says, maybe it would be cooler in person, but I'll never know. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a good set. I think, going back to earlier in the stream when you said, about selling your Marvel stuff to buy Ninjago stuff, that's a set you gotta go get. It's not actually that expensive. I saw one sealed for $180, which, so if you buy one, voice crack there, well, I've been talking a while. But if you buy one used, like good condition, figures included and everything, or maybe figures not included, and then go buy the figures on their own or something, right? This set is totally worth it. Like, I would definitely recommend anyone who wants the Nintroid Mech Dragon. I had so much fun, and genuinely, that's one of the only Ninjago sets I can still play with. So, I'm gonna take a little breather because I've been talking a lot. So I'm just gonna take a minute, maybe show you guys some stuff and be quiet a little bit. Alright, I think I am ready to start again. Goofy Guy says, opinions on Legacy. I honestly don't even know how anyone dislikes Legacy. Sure, some of the sets are, like, not great. 4+ Legacy sets weren't great either. But dude, those are some of the best things we got. Look at this. This is amazing. This is awesome. Look at this. This is one of the best bounties we've gotten. And then look at this. That came out of this. I would have never been able to make this if we didn't get the original Legacy bounty. So I am so happy for that. And this on its own is just beautiful. I also have a bunch of my Legacy sets are actually downstairs. Don't think I have any up there. I do have the Fire Dragon there. Definitely awesome. And of course, the best Legacy set, no question. I mean, there's no way it's not. But yeah, that's definitely a really good one as well. So Legacy had a lot of good sets. Easy Bricks says the play features on that set are genius. I'm guessing this was a few minutes ago, so I'm guessing you mean the Ninja Mech Dragon, and they are pretty good. For that one, I like them. But let me know if that's not the set you're talking about. He also says, did you buy a second Legacy bounty to make the evil one? I did not. I actually bought a bunch of these parts off of Bricklink. So, like, all these purple parts I had to buy off of Bricklink. Just parts I didn't have, like these red blades, I needed to buy those. Tubes, flex tubes, stuff like that. Purple bricks, a lot of purple bricks. You know, these railing pieces, stuff like that. But I did not buy a second one. I made this thing after this thing was already over $200. So I did not buy a second. No. Legacy is definitely better than the Evo Wave. It is. I mean, I'm just gonna say it is. But I do really like the Evo Mechs. They're still really cool. I thought I had them up here. Do I? I can't really see. I don't think I have them up there anymore. Where are they? Where did I put them? I don't know. But yeah, I would still say that the Legacy Wave was better than the Evo Wave. And especially because, like, if you just look at the two, pretty much none of the core sets are worth anything. And then a ton of the legacy sets are just super expensive now. They're more than double the price. Like, this thing is so much money. This guy, I don't know how he isn't. If anyone here wants one of these and you don't have them, go on to Amazon. They have the 3-in-1 packs with this, Jay's spinner, and Kai's spinner for like $40. So that's definitely good. But continuing on Legacy with kind of my opinions, this is where I keep my dragon heads. It's a normal thing, definitely. So like we totally could have gotten a Legacy Earth Dragon, and I wish we did. Legacy Ice Dragon, I wish we did. Like the Ultra Dragon, we did get one. But we totally could have gotten some things like this. Even the Lightning Dragon. So I wish we got those, but wow, there's a lot of things. Okay. Whew. Alright, next up we got, do you have a favorite set or mock? Of mine, favorite set. For a long time, my favorite set has always been the AT-AT. I don't do much on Star Wars, but it is an amazing set. This was my very first really big set. Then it was followed by this one 6 months later. This one a year after the AT-AT. And then this one about 6 months after this one. So basically, I got 4 really big sets in the span of 2 years, basically. I need to plug in my phone, so I am going to grab my portable charger if I can find it. There it is. Let's hope it is charged. Alright. Let's hope, please charge. Okay, it's like halfway there. Alright, so that's something. We got a little bit more time. Alright. Questions we got. Oh, mock. Favorite mock. Like I said before, this one is I don't see how people don't like Chima. Chima is awesome, and I can see in the future that it is gonna be worth a lot because it's about to be in Ninjago. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep collecting Chima because I love it. Like, look at this thing. This thing is actually a lot like the Nindroid Mech Dragon. It's not super similar, but like when I was looking at pictures of it in the Lego magazines, I always thought they were pretty much the same. So that's just my thoughts on it. We're gonna have to wrap up stream, so get in any last questions you got. I think we got maybe 10 minutes left-ish. Where do you store your Lego bricks? Alright, so I have a bunch of bricks, which I'm actually using right now to rebuild sets. So here's like 2x bricks, 2x6s, 2x4s, 2x2s, 2x3s. Anything with 2x this is in here. Then down here, I've got a bunch of smaller Technic pieces there. Then here we've got 2x plates. So anything 2x in it. And then big Technic pieces here. And then that's kind of how it is. The rest is in my closet, which is very dirty right now. I'm working on cleaning it up. so that I can do a video on it. So wait for that. I'll show you guys that eventually. Next up we got, what's your biggest Ninjago regret? If you have one, I have multiple, LOL. Biggest regret. First, getting rid of some of those cards. I probably have a lot more regrets than anyone here, because I've been collecting all my life, and I probably had a lot more cards than this. I don't remember a ton of them, but I'm definitely missing a lot. So first off, getting rid of those. More regrets. Not getting the Iron Doom with the Time Twins. Not getting the Overlord, the Golden Master, the set he came in. One that I consciously keep getting reminded of, this Zane came in a Titan Mech battle from Season 5, and that, I almost walked out of a store with it. I decided, no, I want this dumb set that I don't remember what set. Maybe another coal bike, because I already had one, and I just had to buy another, you know? Kids, am I right? Myself, am I right? But yeah, that one I'm constantly reminded of, and I want that set so badly. And finally, the Samurai X Cave Chaos. That is, oh, I can't even talk about it. That has so many cool play features. I'm just gonna say that and be done. Okay, Easy Bricks says, oh, Goofy Guy said, gotta go, hope you reach 1K subs soon. Thank you very much. If you're still here, thank you very much. See you in the next one. Bye. Okay, Easy Bricks says, my biggest LEGO regret was probably buying the $130 Hogwarts Castle just to break it. Now, I'm not sure exactly which one you're talking about, but yeah, that's pretty sad. Just to break it. That's pretty sad. Personally, I like a lot of the newer Harry Potter stuff. I've broken down a lot of them, but I do like them. Goofy Guy said, hey, I'm back. LOL, my biggest regret is... So basically, it was my birthday. I was doing an all-nighter to finish Ninjago City Gardens, but since I stayed up for so long, I felt weird, and my brain went. I'm not positive. Maybe he's finishing it in the next one. My closet is full of Lego, LOL, says Easy Bricks. Yeah, mine too. I mean, it's a real problem sometimes. Easy Bricks says, one Christmas I got like 3 coal bikes, now I have 0. Yeah, that's kind of my situation. Goofy Guy continued saying, my brain went burr, and I was confused, and stuff went wrong, and I couldn't finish the ice cream shop. Ooh, yeah, that's one of the cool buildings in it. I really like the ice cream shop a lot. Dang, my phone is actually doing well on percentage. We were just at 20, now we're at 18. And it's actually been a little while, so I think we can go until maybe 90 minutes. I'll try and wrap it up then. If I forget, we'll go to 100, you know? First 100-minute stream, an hour and 40 minutes. We'll hit an hour and a half and probably just be done. But yeah, I'm so glad this is going very well. I'm gonna honestly continue hosting Q&As on stream. Hopefully a lot of people can tune in. And sorry for the kind of quick stream, like it just came up. But that's because people work. Goofy Guy says, okay, I actually gotta go this time. Next stream, see you soon. Bye, Goofy Guy, we'll miss you. But the pop-up stream was kind of because people, even though I'm off for spring break, people don't actually, like, grown-ups, which is like 50% of my actual people that watch, Uh, they they don't get it off. They actually have to work. You know, that's gonna suck when I have to start working. But yeah, that's why I did it. Sorry about that. Um, Goofy Guy said before he left that also led to me not finishing the Zane Memorial. That's sad. Yeah. Easy Brick says overall, what ninja gets the best and worst suit designs? That is definitely a tough one. I have too many favorite Lloyds. Like, Lloyd has quite a few really good suits. Lately, Nia has been doing really good on suits as well. But early on, she just wasn't getting any. So that may push towards Nia not getting very good ones. When Cole was using gray primarily as his kind of secondary color, especially with the final battle, it was not good. I did not like them. I've come around to them, but like all the newer Coles are really good. Sorry. So yeah. But best probably Lloyd. He's got really good suits. So yeah, that's just my opinion. But here I'll keep looking over here. Yeah, we've got so many. See, the thing with Lloyd is he gets so many versions that just won't even end up on my stand over here. Like, they just don't belong anywhere, which I wish they did, but he's just got so many versions, and they all look really good. One version I was just thinking about that can go over there is this golden core Lloyd. On live, we're gonna put it on the stand. I'm not even gonna make a video about it. Maybe I will, I don't know. But here, he can go in that kind of odd section there. So these are like weird suits. And sadly, Zane just has a ton of them. So I wish, I wish that it would just be other ninja instead of just Zane. Easy Brick says, do you think you could rearrange your room for more space? Do you think I need more space? I mean, I don't think so. I have a shelving unit in kind of our old toy room downstairs. You know, every kid had one back in the 2000s, early 2000s. Yeah, I just have a shelf down there that's where I'm putting all my older sets that I'm rebuilding. So basically, like, something like the Ultrasonic Raider may go down. That I probably wouldn't, because it's just I customized it so much. I made it. I probably will uncustomize it because it is so much different. It can actually fit 4 Ninja, but then we got Easy Brick says, do you think if you wanted to, that is. No, I personally think it's fine. My mom says that my room looks like a storage place, especially with like the drawers. Here's a wide angle. Here's my bed there, and then it goes into shelves on the end here, and then we've got the drawers there, then we've got drawers here, buckets there, shelf here, and then we come over here, and on top of my dresser here, we've got this and more shelves. So yeah, people have told me that it looks a bit like some sort of storage place. So so I think that'll be about it for me. But with that, I want to thank you for watching my very first Q&A stream. I am personally very happy with how it turned out. I'm very happy with how many people came out and watched. My next one may be during the week, maybe like Wednesday or Thursday, something like that, just because I feel like doing it again. I just feel like it, and it's awesome. Easy Brick says, all right, bye. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you enjoyed. and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Wait, how do I end this? I don't know how to end the stream. Okay, I'll just press